I'm going to start this video by cleaning up this little bullet latch that I took off of the car the other day. Go down to the workshop here. All right, let me get set up. You're watching On the Mark with Mark. Looks pretty good now. I'm very happy with that. Let's go back out to the car. Here we are on the passenger door. And you can see some issues up here. A little bit of delamination there. Here's, of course, some real rust here. And there's some delamination happening there. And this bottom corner is loose there. I'm sure there's a lot more rust in this door than what we're actually seeing right now, but let's just looking at it. And one thing it's got going for it, it shuts good. And that's got a nice sound to it. And okay, the gaps are horrible, but it's kind of par for the course with C3. This is what we've got right now. I wouldn't call this a factory fit, but a fit as it sits right now. But we're gonna do something better than that. So we gotta take this door apart. This one came out just as hard as the first one did. Sweating my ass off out here again. It's a fairly cool night. Man. I have no idea how I'm gonna get those back in again. This will be interesting. Next I'm gonna work on this mirror. There we go. We got the mirror off. Oh, that's good. That one stayed in there. Well, looks like I've got another bullet to clean up. That'll be fine. Okay, Mike is back again tonight, and we are working on fiberglass here. And this passenger side door has got a little damage from shipping. So we're gonna fix that crack right there, and the metal is bent underneath, so we're gonna straighten that up too. And the other thing we need to work on is this edge, this leading corner here, got kind of boogered up in shipping. But that's all fixable, so we're gonna get after it.
What's that, a 1/2 inch to, what's a 1/2 inch to an 1/8 inch? That's 4 to 1.
4 to 1. Okay, so we're gonna grind a V into here, 4 to 1. So I'm gonna go halfway through. This is about an 1/8 inch of fiberglass here. And then we're gonna go out to the chalk mark I just erased and that one right there. And we're gonna use some number 10s.
Probably stay away from this edge here if you can.
Really?
But probably doesn't matter. We'll be able to fix it anyway.
Yep, and body guy will have some
just a matter
regular putty. Okay, let's turn the air compressor on. How about that? My face mask down. Through. I think that's going to break off. There's kind of a ledge there. Is that okay? You want me to get that out of there? I'm afraid I'm going to go through.
Now, why don't you try and get the base of the V is about here. I'd like the base of the V to be about there.
In there. But this stuff is tough, right? It's going to...
Yeah. Gonna lock all that in.
Beef it all up.
Probably all right. Yeah. Let's since we're gonna do 2 pours, let's elevate that so this is level to just so it doesn't get thin up here and thick here. It's gonna be really thick, but there's still its gravity thing. Looks like it's out.
What's that? Look at that. That's pink.
Or that's some kind of blue or Bondo?
I'm thinking Bondo.
Okay, we get some clamps that'll hold that beautifully. Maybe it would be better to do it this way. Any way we can get something to push right into that corner there? There's you're gonna work it all in there.
Okay, I can't bear to see it on my car.
You ready? We're gonna go that corner.
Okay.
I'll put some underneath.
There's no way to tell if any got in there.
You could get down there and look.
Be silly.
that piece of tape over. There we go. Who was the old guy that said, ooh, primer, huh? Oh, so you don't know what you bought. Who was that?
Some guy at a swap meet.
Oh, that you just happen to be talking to?
Yep.
See, now that's nice and, you know, heaped up, so we'll be able to flatten it very nicely.
Yeah, okay, let's look under here. Oh, no, that's
You see it?
terrible. Big gap there. Maybe your stick is the way to go. You want me to poke it in with the card?
Yeah.
I can feel it going in, that it's in there. Yeah. I'd say now,
Seal it off and
yeah,
call it
just
good.
fill it in out to the edge and we got it backed up enough. I don't know about this door.
How about that?
There's a little bit of a gap there. Right there. It's starting to set up. Looks like it's thick enough.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Okay, so they're gonna let us build it out though. It's kind of.
That stuff is hard. That's all my tape on there. Oh my gosh, boy, that is nice. That is really nice. This is the same material that milk jugs are made out of. And this epoxy resin won't stick to it. So you can use it to form things. See that? We made, oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, peel this off the inside. Yeah, that looks nice. Boy, we really filled it in good. So this isn't milk jug material. It's the same stuff, but the bacon that my wife and I buy has one of these slid in the package, and I recognized it as I believe it's high density polyethylene. Is that right? Or is it UHMW? It might be UHMW. Mike can tell us when he's out here again. UHMW is ultra high molecular weight. Okay, I don't want to get too carried away here. It looks like we did get a good fill. Well, god dang it. Maybe not. Maybe not. Man, we got a nice trough now though. Yeah, we're gonna have to come in here with another layer. So we'll tip this up on end and we'll get this nice and level for the next coat that we throw in here. But overall, boy, well, that's gonna have to get ground off, which is no problem. But this is fixing up real nice. It's looking good. I have the door standing on edge now, and now gravity will work with us, filling this little canyon here. I'm gonna use some tape and make a little dam on either side here so that this resin can't flow out any further. But it worked out really nicely that the pour that we did the other night is making a nice little wall there. So I may throw some tape on this side. Looks like I broke off a little more than I should have. Or at least I could have used that. But anyway, so that we can fill that up, so that we're sure that we got enough material on there so that when we start reshaping this door, we don't come up short. First, I've got to sand down in that groove, because it can't be just that finish on there. We've got to have it sanded so that the new layer will adhere good to it. So we'll do that first. All right. So all we need is just scuffed up a little bit. I have it taped up real good. I don't think there's any holes where it could leak through, but the holes will present themselves once I get the compound in there. And if I have to, I'll throw another piece of tape on it. Pretty well mixed up here. And now I'm going to get it down in there. Looks like maybe I got it a little thick. Maybe it'll flow. Boy, I don't really see it flowing any. Well, I got it plenty thick, that's for sure. It might be leaving air pockets in there is what I'm concerned about. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I think I probably got it. All right. I'm gonna run this stuff around on some other gaps I see in the back side of this door. That couldn't hurt any. Better than letting this stuff harden up in the cup here. Oh, just stuck my finger in it. We'll see how this goes. And I'll just hit that with the angle grinder real easy when it's set up. So a few extra places here. Be sure and get a good bond on here. I really don't know the history of this door. This is a used door. So, and it also came to me in primer. So that means I kind of don't really know the full condition of this door. But they're not easy to come by, so sometimes you take what you can get. All right, we probably can't see what I'm doing down here anyway. Anyway, just filling in some minor gaps. This one looks like it could be, it's not a gap, but it can be prettied up. However, no one will ever see this. This part of the door goes into the door jamb and is never seen. All right, I'll get you a better look at that. Big goobery pile on top. Boy, I don't see it flowing at all. I got it plenty thick, that's for sure. And then I smeared some on back here. You can kind of see where it's sort of thick in there. Fill up a little bit of gaps and firm that up a little bit and also make it a little prettier. Hopefully there's no air bubbles in there. I wished I hadn't maybe made it so thick so that I was sure that it could flow down in there, because the way we've got the door positioned now, gravity is our friend. Well, that's it for now. We're gonna let that set up, and we'll get on with more fiberglass work. The new door, the one that's already on the car, has got a big crack in it, so I'm gonna need to carve out a canyon in that, and then we'll mix up some more of this and slather it in there and then sand it back a little bit, because that crack is actually a structural thing there. I don't want that just filled with body filler. I want something with a good bond in it. But things are moving along. We're getting further and further. Thanks for watching my video. That's it for today. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.